Holy shit! Did I tell you? Huh? He must have listened to me. Cuban pulled his head out of his ass for 10 seconds and listened to me. Huh? Oh my God. All right, you guys have to excuse the appearance. I literally just got back from the gym. Didn't shower. It's ghastly. But I just had to go live immediately. I had to go live immediately. This is next level shit, man. I cannot believe this. The Mavericks actually traded for Kyrie Irving. Unbelievable. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. It was a little bit more than I was expecting. The package is a little bit more than I was expecting. I'm hoping this means that there's some, you know, wink, wink behind the door, behind closed doors, under the table. Hey, you're going to stay in the summer, right, Kyrie? This is unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Okay. So here's what's going on. Here's the trade. Mavericks are sending Dorian Finney-Smith, which fucking sucks, obviously. That one stings. Dorian Finney-Smith, Spencer Dinwiddie. '27 first round pick, which is it's actually a 2029 first round pick. So it's an unprotected 2029 first round pick, 2 seconds. The Mavericks only have 2 second round picks to play with. And then Dorian Finney-Smith and Spencer Dinwiddie. So let's think about it. Dorian Finney-Smith is a loss, right? But you were essentially upgrading Spencer Dinwiddie to Kyrie Irving. Massive, massive, massive fucking upgrade. Massive upgrade. Now, here's what I'm doing. First and foremost, off the top of my head, here's what I'm doing. I'm calling, if I'm Nico Harrison, I'm calling the Knicks right now. I'm saying, hey, let's remove those protections, right? Let's get those protections off of this 2023 first round pick. Let's get them off, right? Of course, the Knicks probably say yes to that. Boom. Now we have 2025 and 2027 to still trade right now. Because at this point now, you got to do something. Like, this has to be more. This has to be the start of another trade. You have to do something more now. Mavs are also getting Markieff Morris. I don't know how much that is really going to play on things, but Nets Mavericks talks accelerated on a trade today. Sources said the Lakers and Nets have had several conversations on a potential deal, but the Nets preferred Mavs package, getting back a point guard and a wing to plug it. I told you guys this. I literally told you guys this. The Mavericks had the best to offer for a Kyrie Irving trade. They just had the best. They had the best package. The Nets don't want to tank. They can't tank, right? They want players that can help them win now. The Lakers could not provide that to them. And so the Mavericks offer made the most sense. Mavericks GM Nico Harrison has a long history with Kyrie Irving, going back to their Nike days together, and Jason Kidd wanted this trade. Dallas needed a second star for Luka Doncic and gets him with Irving. Mavs can see how it goes and decide on a new deal in the offseason. Well, hopefully this has already been decided that they're going to fucking resign him. Otherwise. But holy shit. What are the vibes, guys? What are the vibes? What are we feeling? Let's hear it. We're fucked? Mavs gave up a lot. This is a little bit more than what I was anticipating, for sure. A pick. But 2029... Best backcourt of all time? This is immediately the best backcourt in the NBA. Immediately the best. Let me tweet that right now. I'm not tweeting that to Woj. Immediately. You're getting a starter in the All-Star game, a top 15 player on the court. This is an unprecedented move for the Dallas Mavericks, guys. Never complain about Mark Cuban again? Mark Cuban, is that you? Is that you? That's you, Mark Cuban. I was just joking on your Twitter about Kyle Lowry. I tweeted that. Hold on. I tweeted. So when did this trade get announced? Another Twitter notification from Shams. Let's just... We need several Twitter tabs open here. We're gonna take some trips to some subreddits. I want to see what the how Nets fans are feeling. I want to see how Lakers fans are feeling. I want to see how Mavericks fans are feeling. 2 days after Kyrie Irving requested a trade from the Nets, he has been traded to the Mavericks to join forces with Luka Doncic. Kyrie Irving, Markieff Morris, Spencer Dinwiddie, Dorian Finney-Smith, a 2029 first-round pick, and 2 future seconds. Hey, if you guys haven't, this is probably the only time I'm going to ask. If you guys haven't liked the stream yet, make sure you do so. Helps me out tremendously. Lets you two know we're having a great time. Of which I am. I can't speak for everybody. But as a Mavericks fan, I'm having a great time. Would you rather have Kyrie or Brunson? Well, Kyrie's better than Brunson. Now you get... Holy shit. Okay, so hold on. I just want to see the timing of some of this stuff real quick here. This trade happened 20 minutes ago, 2:03 p.m. Okay. I tweeted... I heard some rumblings about Kyle Lowry 4 minutes before the trade happened. 4 minutes before the trade happened. How the hell did the Mavs outbid the Lakers? I told you guys this. The Nets want to win. They don't fucking want Russell Westbrook and Max Christie. Okay? They want to win games now. They have Kevin Durant who's playing like a top 5 player in the world. They don't want to fuck around with Max Christie. Okay? The Nets, going back to last year around the deadline, because remember, Dorian Finney-Smith last year was going to be an unrestricted free agent in the offseason. The Mavericks worked out an extension with him before the season ended, of course. But the Nets were reported to really like Dorian Finney-Smith. And Dinwiddie obviously already played for the Nets. This is not a good fit. 2 dominant ball handlers. Dude, Kyrie's already played next to 2 of the most dominant ball handlers ever. And LeBron and James Harden. Like, this is a great fit. It works. It's worked in the past. You cannot double team Luka now. Well, you can, but it's probably going to be bad news for you. I do agree. Luka had to have signed off on it. I don't think the Mavericks are doing anything at this point without Luka signing off, without Luka's seal of approval. Luka gonna cry without the ball in his hands? No, he won't. Oh, God. No, not the Suns fan. I probably see the Mavs make another trade today. I don't know about today, but remember, I don't remember who reported it yesterday, but somebody... Eddie with the €2. Thank you, Eddie. Well, Mavericks go into the offseason, are going to go into the postseason a much scarier team, for sure. And you keep Christian Wood. So offensively, you now have Luka, Christian Wood, and Kyrie Irving. That is fucking sick. That is sick. How you feel about an even worse defense, though? Defense is a problem for sure. I think Kyrie Irving is probably a better defender than people think. Don't think he's a great defender, but better than people think. And obviously losing Dorian sucks, but Josh Green's probably our best defender. Let's keep it, yeah, exactly, Todd. Let's keep in mind the Mavericks, Jalen Brunson last year had a higher usage rate in the playoffs than Jaylen Brown. Like, this whole idea that, like, the Mavericks can't, like, Luka cannot play, like, another ball handler cannot play next to Luka. It's literally happened. Kyrie second in guard blocks. Yeah, Kyrie's always been a better defender than people give him credit for. I definitely see the Mavs making another move. Again, I'm just trying to think. I think you need a defensive-minded center now. You need a defensive-minded big. This is exactly what I just wanted to see, Mark Stein. This is exactly what I just wanted to see. Exactly what I just wanted to see. Mark Stein. Not this. The Mavericks consulted face of the franchise Luka Doncic before agreeing to trade for Kyrie Irving. That is exactly what you want to see. Obama, don't you dare fucking say that. Don't you dare say that. I think Josh Green excels in the Dorian Finney-Smith role. I don't think they do this if they're not super confident about Josh Green. Vanderbilt would be nice. At this point now, Vanderbilt would be nice. Now everything has changed. This is what I've been saying over the past couple of weeks for the Mavericks. I got to see where they're at. I got to see what they're looking like post-trade deadline. I have to see who they think they are before I start to feel a certain way about the team. Well, now they think they're championship contenders. So that changes absolutely everything. That changes absolutely everything. Now, all of the moves that I was kind of hesitant on changes. Now, Jared Vanderbilt, yeah, let's talk. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can make happen. Jakob Poeltl, let's see what we can make happen. Like, that's the point we're at. Jalen with the $2 donation. Kyrie Irving is coming to Dallas. Thank God he went live. I mean, I had to. I mean, you should have seen the state I was in. I was sitting at my table eating some Einstein's bagels, right? Just got back from the rec, sweating my ass off. Immediately look at my phone, go, oh! My cat sprints across the room. Still need a third ball handler, yeah. With Fat Boy and his style of play, Mavs are never realistic contenders. You know what, Suns fans? I'm not in the mood today. Go to the fucking drunk tank. Go get in the drunk tank. I'm not in the mood. Eddie with another €5. Thank you so much, Eddie. I can't believe you are happy about this. Yeah, okay, guys. Listen, I have to be honest about something here. And I was thinking about this earlier today. And this probably really stings a lot of Mavs fans. Let me tell you why. Mavs fans have Stockholm Syndrome, okay? They have bought in what the front office has been selling them, which is, just wait. Just wait until the offseason. 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 I was seeing today on Twitter, people were like, hey, don't trade for Kyrie. Just wait until the offseason for Kevin Durant. Come on. Are you guys fucking stupid? Like, I don't mean that in a mean way. But do you have a brain deficiency? And I don't mean that in a disrespectful manner. But do you have worms in your brain? Because what has waiting ever done for this franchise? Ever. Literally nothing. Waiting around for the next trade, waiting around for the next free agent has done fucking nothing for this team ever. Ever in history. Okay? It's always bit them in the ass. And today they make a move that I did not think they would ever do. And that's go after a legit distressed asset. I was saying this in my video about Kyrie Irving. I said, this opportunity will probably never present itself again. The ability to get a guy this good for as cheap as he's going to cost. I mean, for a player of Kyrie's caliber, that is nothing. That's nothing. That package you just gave up is nothing. Brandon with the $2 donation. Used to pray for times like this. I did. Oh, Doomer's here. Doomer, it's a rough day for you, man. It's been wait till the offseason for 10 to 20 years. I know, exactly. They just did that with Porzingis. But Kyrie's way better than Porzingis ever was, though. And they gave up less here than they did with the Porzingis deal. Because unlike the Porzingis deal, guys, they still can't move picks because of the Porzingis deal. That trade happened 5 fucking years ago. They still can't trade their picks. Their next pick because of the Kristaps Porzingis trade. They go into the offseason with another Twitter notification. They go into next offseason with 2025, 2027 pick swaps, 2026 pick swap, 2024 pick swap, 2028. They can do all of these things. I honestly don't. Has Markieff Morris been good this year? I don't think so. The Nets successfully pry the 2 players they wanted most for Dallas, Spencer Dinwiddie and Dorian Finney-Smith, in this trade, while the Mavericks take one of the largest gambles in franchise history to put an elite scorer, ball handler next to MVP candidate Luka Doncic. Hey, you got to swing for the fences, man. I was just saying this. AJ Wood, $5 donation. Thank you. This is insane. I predict this on my Twitter account early November, by the way. This is a winning move. Send me a link. I want to see it. Dallas with the $2 donation. So we trading for Miles Leonard as well? We're not running a Boy Scout troop. Let's get fucking Miles Bridges in here. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, Markieff just to fill alongside. Like, Markieff might have had to be there for cap purposes. I'm trying to think. Hate to lose those first round picks. I mean, you only lost 1. Zach with the $10 dono. Kyrie Luka. Step 1, Kyrie Luka. GOAT. Yes. Step 2, get Boyan. Get rid of Bertans or THJ in this deal. Step 3, sign a real center. Step 4, win a ship. OG to the Mavs. Huh. Is there a framework for like a Christian Wood for OG trade? 2 seconds. I would have loved to not give up a first, but I'm wondering if Kyrie Irving can play tomorrow. Markieff Morris does. We were talking last night on street. The Mavericks. It feels like the Mavericks haven't had some real dogs in a while. Markieff Morris does give you one of those. I used to be a big proponent of the Mavericks getting Marcus Morris, but okay, we gotta get into the mix here. I have to immediately. I'm going to see what the Mavericks subreddit is saying about this. In case you are unaware, the Dallas Mavericks subreddit usually a place where hope goes to die and doomerism lives. I have to see what's being said. I already know I'm going to hate it. I already know I'm going to disagree with it. I already know it's going to piss me off incredibly. Wicked! $2 donation. Theo tampered with Kyrie in the Summer League. Let's fucking go. Hey, man. If Theo Pinson tampered enough to make this happen, put his jersey in the rafters. Subreddit switched up, LOL. Well, I'll tell you this. I was gauging the temperature of the Mavericks subreddit in regards to Kyrie Irving, and they hated the idea. Another Stein tweet. Kyrie Irving has no assurances of a subsequent contract from the Mavericks. League sources tell me, but he will be eligible for a 2-year extension worth in excess of $80. Wow. That's a steal. If he and Dallas look to continue the relationship beyond this season. Let's see. Let's see. What are they saying? What are they saying? I'm going to miss you, Doe. I am going to miss Dorian Finney-Smith a lot. Well, actually, in the middle of all of this, in the midst of all of this, I can't believe Kyrie Irving is a Maverick. What the fuck? Stephen Curry has suffered partial tears to his superior tibiofibular. What the hell? Tibiofibular ligaments and interosseous membrane. Man, why can't they call bones and ligaments normal things? That doesn't sound good at all. That doesn't sound good. All right, let's see. Either we win a championship or we just accelerated Luka leaving the Mavs after the locker room goes to shit. Well, hey, listen, you are already running that risk. Mike Hawk, 3 months in the slightly delusional club. Most talented transaction in Mavs history? Easily, I think. Well, aside from the transactions where they traded away like Hall of Famers. Outside of that one, probably yes. Phoenix Suns are prepared to pursue Brooklyn Nets star Kevin Durant should he become available. This is a big gamble, but they got to make moves like this. Like the time has come and passed for the Mavericks making like, safe moves. That time has come and gone. Like that has played out. It's over. You got to go for it, man. I'm just watching your Kyrie video from Friday when they made the trade. So what is that now? The Christian Wood trade happens days after I made a video about Christian Wood. Spencer Dinwiddie trade happens days after I make a joke about Spencer Dinwiddie. And now this. Shotgun? I actually would do a shotgun. I don't have any Trulies. Dealing with the $2 donation. Kyrie had to have agreed with this trade, right? I think so. I don't think... Remember, Kyrie Irving had the Mavericks on his list of teams in the summer when he asked for a trade. This is a move that you make, man. This is a move that you make. And listen, I want to push back on some of these, like, he ruins every locker room he's ever been in. He's trash, whatever. I want to push back against some of this. Let's just look at it objectively. Kyrie Irving left Cleveland, right? Wanted out of Cleveland a year before LeBron James left. Do you think Kyrie's a fucking idiot? No, he knew LeBron was out, right? So let's just get ahead of it. Let me go somewhere else. Boom, he goes to Boston. Yeah, Boston didn't work out that well. He leaves Boston, and everyone's like, he left Boston in shambles. Boston immediately proceeds to go to several Eastern Conference Finals, a Finals appearance in the years after Kyrie Irving. So no, he didn't completely ruin their fucking franchise. Then he goes to Brooklyn, and while it hasn't gone great there, the teammates seem to love him. Players around the league seem to love him. You're not saying that before the trade? That's not true. Go back and look. My opinions on wanting Kyrie Irving have been well documented. Defense was already pretty bad. Let's just be honest. Kyrie Irving extension talks are expected to be put off until the summer. Yeah, I think that was always going to happen. He can only sign a 2-year deal. What is this? Jesus was a refugee. Okay. I actually don't even want to be... Luka needs help. Are we sending someone that needs mental help? I hate the Mavericks subreddit. I think it's a terrible place. I think this is a terrible fucking place. I do not like it at all. This is horrible. Dallas with a $5 donation. Unfortunately, I agree with Jared Sandler. Fortunately, I agree with Jared Sandler, and those are the reasons for concerns besides him being a raging anti-Semite. Well, listen, for somebody who has some very flawed worldviews he can dribble the fuck out of the basketball and he can score the fuck out of the basketball. Hey, it just is what it is. It just is what it is. He can ball. And listen, the reason why I'm like, I don't agree with Kyrie's views at all, but listen, this franchise has done some heinous shit, man. Just look at Mark. You don't even have to look that far. Look at Jason Kidd's past, right? Look at some of the shit Mark Cuban has said. Mark Cuban is currently facing a deposition because he willingly scammed the fuck out of Dallas Mavericks fans by partnering with a crypto exchange company that went bankrupt months after the partnership was announced, and people lost their whole entire life savings. I don't fucking care. I'm sorry. I'm just going to be honest. To me, that's way worse. To me, that's way worse. People's had their entire livelihoods ruined because of that shit. And that's just what I'm saying. That's just the way I feel. I don't think Kyrie is a hateful person. I really don't. I think he just has a flawed worldview for several different reasons. Yeah, exactly, Colton. There has been pretty much nothing from players that say that Kyrie was terrible. Media hates him because he doesn't like the media. That's how it's always been. Guess what? Media hated Barry Bonds. Media hates those guys. Media hates people that don't like them. Media fucking hates Kevin Durant, too. Guess what? I love Kevin Durant on my team. Playfish with a $2 donation. Thank you. This is supposed to say, I don't know why this is getting cut off. Hey man, if Kyrie thinks that the earth is flat, I think the earth is flat. Okay? What about? I don't care if it's a whataboutism. I just don't. Dallas with another $2 donation. LOL, don't worry, I'm not here to defend Mark Cuban. Amelia with the €5. Let's go. Lots of love from London. We never get all-stars. This is a win. Shout out to London. My favorite place. I used to want to live there. You think we make one more move? No, they definitely are going to make more moves. They're definitely going to make more moves. Dak with the $2. Kyrie going to get wood treatment to start on the bench? That would be fucking funny. That would actually be hilarious. Death Tax is slightly talking about London. Great city. Yeah, Mavs do need some defense if they want to be serious about winning in the playoffs. For sure. Oh, don't worry. The media is going to give the Mavericks a ton of shit for this trade. Like that's happening. So don't get too worked up about that. Bill Simmons is going to hate this trade. Every trade is a risk, for sure. And listen, KP was a trade that was super fucking risky too. The Mavericks, I was saying this, the Mavericks trade package is not good enough to just go out and get surefire guys. It's just not. Like, the Mavericks aren't going to have a trade package for a Kevin Durant. They just won't have it. You want to win games? This is the type of shit you have to do if you're the Dallas Mavericks, who already have depleted assets and are not a free agent destination. This is the type of shit you have to do. Michael Martin, $2 donation. It's a 2-star league. That's right. KP trade was way riskier. I agree, 1,000,000%. I was saying this yesterday. The KP trade was way more risky. Not being able to double Luka is going to destroy the league. Yep. Okay, did Kyrie actually tweet something, or are you guys fucking around? Doomer, $2. All this just for him and Wood to walk. Tough. I don't know who starts at the 4. I think they might have to make a trade for a 4. When Maxey gets back, you can do the Christian Wood Maxey. So you could go Luka, Kyrie, Josh Green, Wood, Maxey. That would be. That sounds nice. Honestly, that sounds nice. I gotta see. Vanderbilt could be nice too. Would you rather give assets for Kyrie or OG? Well, the OG is gonna cost way more than the Mavericks just gave up. Kuz, that would be kind of fire, actually. If Kyrie can't be explosive in the playoffs, sheesh, good luck. Oh, can be explosive in the playoffs? Yeah. Yeah. Spencer Dinwiddie did tweet. I did see that. Damn, you got 8,000 subs. I got 8,000 subs a while ago. On the road to 10,000 subs. Boyan. See, I think at this point you got to get some defenders. Boyan is just terrible defensively. I don't know. Can you say blowouts to every West team now? I'm making a call about Siakam. That would be sick. Vando makes a lot more sense now than he did previously. To the MFFL, like I've always said, y'all in Brooklyn have made my NBA experience nothing but immaculate vibes, as Theo Pinson would say. We are going to miss you, Spencer Dinwiddie. We are going to miss you. Just blatant shot at the Washington Wizards here, by the way. Yeah, I don't think Boyan's that big of a need anymore. You don't really... I mean, some more offense would be cool, but Vando, Jalen McDaniels... The Kings aren't trading Harrison Barnes. The Sixers aren't trading PJ. KJ and Wood for Siakam. See, I'd make a call about Siakam. 1,000 watching and a game's not even on yet. Who ended up winning that Magic Hornets game? I stopped watching it for this. You know, NBA fans, man, we like the drama of it all more than anything else. That game's still going on? Oh no, Orlando ended up pulling it out. Thibault? Eddie with another €3 donation. Damn, Eddie, relax, man. Josh Hart? They need a bigger guy, I think. Unless you want to start Luka at the 4 or something. Ayton? Well, now the Suns are holding tight for... Now the Suns are going to hold tight. No, I don't think the Mavs have anything to trade for Pascal. Kirk Henderson losing his mind. Let's see what Kirk's saying. See, I already disagree with this. I don't like this. And let me tell you why. This, well, it's never worked with Kyrie Irving. Maybe it can work for us. Kyrie Irving has won a championship. Okay, first and foremost. Guess how many players on the Dallas Mavericks roster has won a championship? Well, now Kyrie Irving and JaVale McGee. So you're not rocking with a lot of championship experience here. And the championship experience you did have, it's JaVale McGee. The Nets probably win the NBA Finals in that crazy year against the Bucks if Harden isn't hurt and Kyrie doesn't get hurt. Let's not forget that. They win that series. They win that series and they go on to win the Finals. Am I crazy for thinking this? I can't believe people think that this is a good take. I really can't. Acting like our franchise with multiple horrible investigations and employing spouse beaters is solely by Kyrie coming is pathetic. Yeah, I agree. I think it's very hypocritical, personally. I do. Carmen with the €2. Thank you. I mean, if we're going to sit here and pretend like the goal of all of this is to build a Boy Scout troop, well, guess what? The Mavericks already failed. They already failed in that department. Of course I'm on cloud 9. I'm incredibly fucking happy. Yeah, Markieff Morris is included in the trade. I guess he could be your 4, but that doesn't really do much for me. Our center depth is fucked. Who's playing the 5 with the injuries? At least we could do small ball Dorian. I mean, they're probably going to make another move. Love you too, Dan. Well, we know Kirk didn't want this. He made a fan fiction. He made a fan fiction about a Kyrie Irving press conference. I don't really want... Kyrie's a piece of shit. He's probably going to leave at the end of the year. Even if he doesn't, that likely could even be worse. Hate this move. We just went full fucking Jerry Jones. How? The Mavs fans don't deserve shit. Mavs fans don't deserve shit. This is a dumb fucking fan base. I'm just being honest with you. They are so delusional. They are so caught up in these delusions that they can just build a team. They can just wait until free agency. They can just wait for the next superstar to become available. That shit has never worked ever. 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 For this franchise. Guess what? You're in year 5 of Luka Doncic and the roster sucks. It's fucking terrible. It's garbage. They are 0-7 when he does not play. They are 29-18 when he plays. You understand? That's like 2nd or 3rd in the West this year. You want to sit around and make these sing around, gather around the campfire, guys. Sing Kumbaya. We could trade Bertans and JaVale McGee for good players. Snap the fuck out of it, man. Seriously. You want to win? You want to do winning stuff? This is what it looks like. Could it backfire? 1,000,000%. Yes, it could. It could 1,000% backfire in your face. No doubt about that. But guess what? That's what you have to do. That is what you have to do. That's what you have to do. You're not in any position to be making these like, hey, these risk-free moves, man. We've got all these picks and all these young players. Like the Memphis Grizzlies, they can make moves that are kind of risky, but in the end, they have so many assets, it doesn't really matter. Pelicans can do that. You cannot. You cannot do that. That ship is sailed for you. It's gone. All right, hold on a second. B-Diggs, $5. Who else is coming here? This is huge. You wanted a star, you got one. Be happy for God's sake. Kyrie, Luka, Wood is nuts. I know. They're never like they always trick themselves into thinking a star's coming. Scott Miller. $10 donation. Denied two $20 super chats. Try this one. What the hell, YouTube? Thank you, Scott. Been a long time, man. How are you? John Carolina. $2. Dorian Finney-Smith got that deal to move like this. Perfect. That's true, too. I'm not saying that Kyrie's a dream player I would want, but this is honestly, I think, the best we could do. Players don't like coming here. Yeah. Pick the net subreddit. We're going to look at the net subreddit, and I'm going to look at the Lakers subreddit. Jeremy Grant is a name I'm circling too. I don't know when Kyrie Irving plays. Okay, Kyrie Irving said to be ecstatic about the trade to the Dallas Mavericks and looking forward to joining forces with Luka Doncic. Who tweeted that, B-Dot? Losing Dorian definitely sucks. Don't get me wrong. That stings pretty badly. Can't believe Dallas sacrificed Brunson, Dorian Finney-Smith, and Dinwiddie for a guy who hasn't played a normal season of basketball in almost half a decade. Chris Haynes, nice. That's a reliable one. I need to add Chris Haynes into my. I thought he was in my notification mix, but I guess he's not. Chris Haynes is a must-add to your notification list around this time. Kyrie Irving is said to be ecstatic about the trade to Dallas Mavericks, looking forward to joining forces with Luka Doncic. They're definitely making another move. They're definitely making another move. I think that's why the 2029 was included, not the 2027, because the 2029 is kind of like a weird asset. That's like so far in the future. Let's face it, we weren't winning a championship just with Spence and Dodo. A change is a must. You need another guy, man. Do you think we'll trade for a package like OG? I don't see them getting OG. I just don't see it. I mean, that would be nuts, though. In exactly what world is trading two non-all-stars for a top 15 player considered a bad trade? In a world where a fan base constantly tricks himself into thinking they can get player X or player Y in free agency or through trade, even though it's never happened, ever. That world. I mean, yeah, Bam would be amazing, obviously, but that's never happening. Vanderbilt makes a lot of sense now. It really does. Bojan just doesn't make sense at this point. You need defense. Hopefully they realize that. Mentions? Where? I can't believe this shit. I'm looking at my mentions. Another Twitter noto. Michael Beasley's interested in Who fucking tweeted? Why do I have NBA Central's notifications? Hold on a second, guys. Hold on a fucking second. Hold on one gosh darn second. NBA Central. In the midst of all of this, Michael Beasley is interested in a reunion with the Lakers. Okay. Do not notify me ever again. You know what? Actually, I don't even want to see your tweets ever again. Thank you. The fact that as a Celtics fan, I recognize this is a good trade, but Mavs fans can't is crazy. So stay away from Vanderbilt Lazards. Who did the Celtics have to give up? Think Lucas signs off on a Christian Wood trade? Everybody is stunned. Nobody had Mavs on the screen. Everybody should have had Mavs on the screen. It makes so much sense. Jonathan Isaac would be fucking incredible. But there's no way that's happening. OG's not happening either. But they don't need another trade that big though. They need like a 4 who could legitimately guard. What's this? 2K knows.
The best. Okay, so the Lakers trade Kyrie and Seth for Westbrook, Lonnie Walker, 2 firsts and 1 second. Kyrie averaged 24, 4, and 5 with the Lakers as the Lakers finished with the 6th seed in the West. Westbrook finished the season averaging 16, 6, and 7 as the Nets finished with the 7th seed. The Nets play the Knicks in the play-in. The Nets blew out the Knicks with Westbrook dropping 28 and 8. They go on to play the 2nd seeded Cavs. The Nets were eliminated by the Cavs in 7. The Lakers played against the 3rd seeded Mavs in the first round. The Mavs won in 5. Alright, so now the Mavs trade. Spencer, Dorian, 1 first and 1 second for Kyrie. Kyrie averaged 27.
What the hell? Wait a second. This was posted this morning. Eddie with another €2. Eddie, relax, man. This was posted this morning. What the fuck?
Second for Kyrie. Kyrie averaged 27, 5, and 5 as the Mavs finished with the 4th seed. Spencer averaged 16, 3, and 5, and Dorian averaged 8 and 4 as the Nets finished with the 5th seed. The Mavs played the 5th seeded Lakers in the first round. They beat LA in 5. The Nets played the Bucks in the first round. They surprisingly beat them in 5 as well. The Mavs played the Nuggets in the second round. They beat the Nuggets in 6 and advanced to the Western Conference Finals. The Nets played the Celtics in the second round. They got eliminated, losing in 6. The Mavs played the Grizzlies in the Western Conference Finals. They win in 7 and advanced to the finals. They played the 76ers in the finals. The Mavs won games 1, 2, and 3 and had a 3-0 lead, then the 76ers won 2 in a row. Still, the Mavericks eliminated the 76ers in 6, winning the championship. Luka won Finals MVP, but Kyrie averaged 32, 5, and 8.
Well, you heard it here first. You heard it here first. Wow. 2K, and as we know, 2K is a phenomenal product and is always right. As we all know, 2K is a perfect game and is always correct. So, you heard it here first. You heard it here first. Team up, Kyrie. Yeah, good move, Kyrie. Yeah. Oh, good move, Luka. Stay. Hey, good shot, Kyrie. Oh, yeah. There you go. Yeah. Hey, good shot, Luka. Hey, good shot. Who the hell's that? Is that Jason Kidd? Is that supposed to be Jason Kidd? Turn on the Pro Bowl? I would rather stare at the corner of my wall like a sick dog.
So now the Mavs trade. Spencer, Dorian, 1 first and 1 second for Kyrie. Kyrie averaged 27.
Woo! Which team has 2 good bigs in each shooting? Yeah, I saw the clip. That's crazy that somebody called that shit. That trade is like exactly the trade that fucking happened. That is really weird. Sully, do you think it leads to an arm race in the West to counter Luka? It could be. All right, I'll take calls. 107.9 Biased FM is open. 107.9 Biased FM is open. If you want to join it, what you have to do is join the Discord. Link is down in the description, and enter this call right here, the 107.9 waiting room. I will drag people over. Well, we're gonna go a 30-second timer. We'll go 30-second timer on this one. You get a quick takeoff. Get a quick take. Let me tweet out that I'm taking. Calls. Get some people in here. This might be. Is this the best duo in the Western Conference? I think LeBron and AD still have their argument. Kawhi and Paul George still have an argument. But this is definitely up there. What do you guys think? I am live right now and taking calls. Come get your takes off. Woo! Murray Jokic, true. Doomsday scenario, Kyrie doesn't re-sign. You still have near max cap space this summer. Doomsday scenario is Kyrie doesn't sign and you lost Dorian for nothing, which sucks. But maybe you could work it out a sign and trade or something. I think even if he does leave in the summer, you didn't give up a ton. Would definitely fucking suck. All right, we got to see. Breaking: the Brooklyn Nets are trading Kyrie Irving to the Dallas Mavericks. Damn, at least it's not the Clippers. I can't really see Kyrie singing after this year at Dallas. Yeah, sure. I can't see staying past 3 weeks. I never comment on Reddit. Fry. No, I mean they gave up a lot. It would fucking suck if you left. It sucks that Dorian left, for sure. I don't really care, bro. Just trade Russell the Hornets. Dude, nobody wants Russell Westbrook. I'm trying to gas Mike Bassick from 105 The Fan to show up on stream. We got a busy waiting room. Do you think they'll go all in for Josh Green defensive development? Maybe. I don't think they do this trade without feeling super confident in Josh Green. When you have no talent, but Luka does seem so much more valuable. He is good, but he's replaceable. I mean, he's going to be good in Brooklyn. 2 All-Stars. Yeah, that's true. This does change everything, honestly. Do you think this trade takes the worth of other players on the trade market? You mean change the worth? Maybe. What do you think of Mavs trading for Jay Crowder? That could be interesting. I mean, the Westbrook shit was never going to happen, man. The Westbrook shit was never going to happen. Like, it just never made sense. Y'all hated Doe when he was here, but now that he's gone, he's the GOAT. I never hated Doe. I never hated Dorian. I was a big Dorian defender for a long time. All right, let's get people in here. We got a busy chat room. We got a busy waiting room. I'm setting a timer. You have 30 seconds. Get your takes off. Talk as fast as you possibly can. And also, before I start taking calls, let me just say this. Can we just briefly talk about my very strange omnipresent power that I have? Can we briefly talk about that? The Spencer Dinwiddie trade, the Christian Wood trade, and now this trade. Can we talk about it? Are we not going to go there yet? All right, I don't know who came in first. I'm just going from top to bottom, even though it's in alphabetical order. I'm setting a timer. You guys got 30 seconds. So get your rocks off. Get your takes off. Boom. B-Dot, you're up first.
Good.
What up, B-Dot? I'm setting my timer right now. 30 seconds.
Well, I can tell you right now, I'm not gonna be a whiny bitch Mavs fan. Hell yeah, you do this move 10 times out of 10, no hesitation. You do this because, like you said, these opportunities are not gonna come around again. And Nico Harrison has his connections. This is what they were talking about. You do this 10 times out of motherfucking 10. I'm gonna miss Dodo. I'm gonna miss Spence, but it's Kyrie Irving. We have two players that are top 15, top 20 in the league. You do it 10 times out of 10.
Agreed 1,000,000%. You see the vision, B-Dot.
Woo!
Stay great.
You too.
Capriba. Cap. We'll circle back. Chase, welcome back. Chase.
Oh shit, what up, Slightly? My bad. Bro, all I gotta say is I'm so fucking tired of all these Mavs fans complaining about Doe being gone. Look, I love Doe too, but he's not even an all-star, and we gave him up for an all-NBA caliber player. They need to stop bitching.
I get where they're coming from. He's the heart and soul of the team. I love Dorian, a fan favorite. That's always going to sting.
I agree. He is the heart and soul he was the heart and soul of this team. But I mean, that kind of mindset about not wanting to give up a player like that for even an all NBA caliber player is what has kept the Mavs down for so many years.
Yeah, I do partially agree. I think the fact that it's Kyrie Irving and a player that good changes things. If it was for Jared Vanderbilt, much different story.
Yeah, certainly. I agree with you on that. All right. I'll let you move on to somebody else.
Thanks for calling in, Chase. I do agree. I mean, it's a fan favorite. We all love Dorian Finney-Smith. He's going to be missed, but this is the cost of doing business. If you were anti-trading for Kyrie Irving to begin with, you're obviously feeling really shitty right now about the Dorian Finney-Smith thing, which is understandable. But for me, you know, I think that this is the type of moves the Mavericks have to make to win at the highest level, and it is the cost of doing business. See the Discord link? It is down in the description. The Discord link should be down in the description. So I should give the guys a few more time to have a convo. Well, last night I was on for an hour and a half. Dave.
What's up?
What's up, man? You're on 107.9 Biased FM.
All I want to say is Mavs finished third seed with this trade now, and they win the championship this year. LeBron comes to Dallas next year and they three-peat. That's all I want to say. No other words.
No other words needed. You heard it here first. That's exactly what 2K said. Mavericks 3 seed and they win. And then LeBron comes in the summer? Oh, okay. All right. You heard it here first. No other words needed. Capriba.
Yo,
Yo, what's up?
I'm just gonna say that people don't realize how massive this is for us because Luka is never getting doubled again. He's gonna have so much freedom. He's gonna go from 34 to 38. Mark my words. That's all.
38 points a game?
Yes.
Is Kyrie teaching him how to shoot free throws?
I mean, hopefully.
Hey man, if that's what the most we get out of this is Luka becomes an actual good free throw shooter now, then that's a win in and of itself.
That's a huge win, but it's all good. Thank you, bro.
All right, bro. You're getting a 96% free throw shooter on a team that is the worst clutch free throw shooting team in the league, and a team that is one of the worst fourth quarter teams in the league. You're getting the leading fourth quarter scorer in the NBA. Something to think about. Something to think about in that brain of yours. Dio.
Oh shit, what's up?
What's up, man? You're on 107.9 Biased FM.
I would do this trade 10 out of 10 times. This is insane. Luka having help is massive. I miss Dorian, but you know, you got to do what you got to do sometimes. You know, yeah, this is massive. Having a second star is, you know, it feels great. You know, I was literally scrolling on like Twitter, just just looking at like Shams or whatever, and all of a sudden I see like Luka or whatever and Kyrie train. I'm like, what's going on? I see it. I was like, damn, that's crazy. You know?
I know. I couldn't believe it. I literally jumped in my chair whenever I saw it.
Yeah, I was like, there's no way. I'm like, they're just messing with me, you know? And then I look and I'm like, damn, like, this shit real.
Man, I can't believe they did some shit like this.
Yeah, I thought they're gonna, trade Christian Wood or something, but
All right, man. Thanks for calling in.
All right, yeah, you too.
Woo! I'm not gonna lie, Gossam. I'd given up too. Whenever the Clippers name got thrown into the mix, I was like, man, it makes a lot more sense for them. But wow, I can't believe they did that shit. I can't believe it. Call the next trade. Here's the thing, Desert. It has to just happen. Like, I can't sit here and try to manufacture anything. It has to just happen. That's the only way my omnipresent power works. It has to just happen naturally. Has Ethan been in here? Ethan, have I already put you in here?
Yeah.
Okay, well, now's your time to shine.
All right, I'm gonna be honest. I've been told that everyone likes it. Honestly, I don't.
Why not?
We gave away 3 draft picks. Also, like, hey,
2
you have
second rounders.
Yeah, not fair enough. But Kyrie Irving is a great player, and he's gonna be great for the 3 games he plays. He just don't feel like he plays that much.
Yeah.
Also, if you look at like the past 7 or 8 years, he just tears up organizations, the Cavs, Celtics, and now
Did he
Nets.
really tear up the Celtics though? I mean, they went to
Yes,
the
he did.
finals last year. They went to the
Well,
conference
yeah,
finals.
but after a little bit of rehab, they had to go to like decent bit of rehab. Hey, I feel like you just kind of tore away your foundation, just a little bit of depth, just for a dude who just won't play that much. Well, hey, we'll see though.
Yeah, I mean, as I was saying earlier, you got to swing for the fences. They're in no position to not do it.
Yeah,
No position
fair
to
enough.
not do it.
I don't think they were gonna win it this year, and I think Kyrie Irving I feel like he increased the chance if he actually plays. But yeah, all right.
All right,
Thanks
man.
for letting me talk, bro. See you.
Kyrie hasn't played 12 straight games for 4 years. Hey, I just need him to play 16 straight games in the playoffs. Okay? 16 straight games in the playoffs. No, it wasn't 2027 and 2029. It was 2029 unprotected in 2 seconds. Also, this cost Mark Cuban $30 million in luxury tax. Kind of got to stop saying he's cheap. Is it really costing him that much? No. Santos.
Yo, what's up? I think it was a perfect trade, man. I think it will fix all our problems in the fourth quarter, so it makes a lot of sense. Kyrie is the best fourth quarter player. He's great on the free throws, so I think it's perfect in that sense of the trade. But I do think we need to go for a power forward because we are
Agreed.
shit there. But perfectly, it will be Siakam for Wood, Hardy, maybe Hicks, but I doubt it gets done.
Yeah.
So maybe it's somewhere else. I do think the realistic trade that will be made with the Pistons for maybe Burks, Noels, or Bogdan. I think that will be the one to be done. I don't like it, but right now, but I think that will be the one done.
Yeah, I could see them making a move for Boyan, and I just don't love it for what the Mavs need at this point.
Yeah, neither do I. We have lots of offense and defense is kind of lacklusting right now.
Yeah, I think Jared Vanderbilt's an interesting name.
Yeah, I like him a lot, but I don't think he gets dealt to the Mavs. I think it will be either Portland or somewhere else. I doubt it's the Mavs.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see how it all plays out. I think they have to do something else, and
Yeah.
we'll see what that looks like.
Yeah, they really have to.
I mean, Siakam would be great, but
Yeah,
like
it's
I said, I don't think
perfect.
that-
I think Siakam is a perfect player next to Luka, honestly.
yeah, he would be amazing next to Luka for sure.
Yeah.
All right, thanks for calling in, man.
Yeah, no problem, bro.
Mo Bamba, Bol. Oh. 16-0. Listen, I just need him to play 16 games in the playoffs. That's all I'll say. Slovenak.
Hey man. So
Uh,
I'm gonna say real quick, like I was expecting the trade to happen. Was expecting Spencer and I guess a first round pick. I wasn't expecting Dorian Finney-Smith, but you know, shit happens.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say this is actually really good for us, but it could be a double-edged sword because with the problem with Kyrie is like the issues with the Nets. So he could play some games, and then one day he's gonna wake up and he's gonna have those hallucinations and he's gonna say, yeah, you know what, I'm not gonna play, like for example, 5 games for unknown reasons. It can happen. And then, you know, now Spencer is gone, so who is the second guy with Luka? So if Luka is gonna be pressured again, like we already see what happened with Golden State Warriors, if he gets injured, then what?
Yeah. That's
Like-
a good point. I think that that's what I'm saying. I think they have to do something.
Yeah, I mean, I love Hardy and I love Bertans because Bertans is my X factor. Like I love him to death, but come on, we need another one. Like JB was our guy, but you know now we have Kyrie and we pray to God that nothing crazy happens. That's all.
Yeah, I mean, like I've been saying, this is a risky ass trade, and there's a lot that could go wrong. A lot that could go wrong.
Yeah, well, we're gamblers.
Yeah, but
We go-
this is the type of shit you have to do.
Yeah, well, I just hope he signs. I was hearing some things about Twitter. On Twitter, we can extend him for 2 years. I don't know, but I think if we don't max him, we don't get him.
Yeah,
I
mean,
think I think there is no shot. But if we don't sign him, like then what?
I don't think that I don't think the Mavericks do this without feeling at least somewhat okay they could bring him back.
Yeah,
And I think
mean,
for
Yeah,
Kyrie,
go
this
on.
is a money thing. Like this is, I think, always been a money thing. And if the Mavericks decide, hey, we'll do it, we'll give you what you want, then he'll stay. That's just what it comes down to.
I mean, if it's a money thing, then there is no problem. I do hope there was some underground shit, like behind the scenes, that they made a deal with Kyrie. He's gonna sign, but if he doesn't, oh man.
Yeah, it'll get ugly, and I will
Yeah, I mean,
definitely, I will definitely end up being the fucking punching bag and the laughing stock
Yeah.
because of how
I mean, okay. Before I leave, I know it's already taking too long, but I'm gonna say the fact that no one wants to sign with the Dallas, then something is going on. Like there is some things going on behind that everyone knows, but the media doesn't know. Something is going on because the fact that no one is signing with Dallas, some big names, something is the issue here.
Yeah, it's Mark Cuban. That's the issue.
I mean, if it's only Mark, okay, I will get it. But if there is something else, then God have mercy on Dallas.
Yeah, this is why you have to make a trade like this.
Yeah. Well, I wish Dallas a good run, and I hope we have no shenanigans.
Yeah.
Take
sure.
care, man.
All right, peace out. Wait, what? Is this real? Is this real? That is funny as fuck. Damper.
Yeah, I'm coming a little different here. I'm not a fan of the Mavericks per se, but what I am is a massive hater of the Los Angeles Lakers.
Okay.
And how sweet it is to see that the sins of that front office are not just going to be completely absolved
Yeah.
by tripping and falling face first into a Kyrie deal.
Thank
It's
God.
just absolute chef's kiss. The state of that subreddit, I'm talking 1K comments, top thread, they're beside themselves completely. And one other thing, you guys have a 0, and I do mean 0% chance of ever landing Siakam with the assets you have, but best of luck otherwise.
Yeah, I do agree. I was on the Lakers subreddit. There's a lot of coping going on. A lot of coping. But I like that. It is funny to watch. That's what sucks about the Lakers is it's like they can just fucking fail upwards. They're like a trust fund kid. They just fail upwards. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. Extinct. Extinct. Extinct? Extinct? Extinct, you are muted, by the way. And deafened.
Oh, yes, sorry.
Yeah, what's up?
Hi. So, there's something with my mic. I think this is a great move for Dallas, getting another All-Star. This is first time that Luka has played with another All-Star, and not to mention Kyrie's an All-Star starter this year.
Yeah. I
He's
mean,
also,
huge.
oh, sorry.
The last time the Mavericks had 2 All-Stars in the same game, when was it?
It was Luka's. I don't think.
Oh, no,
think,
you're right. You're right. Luka's rookie year, Dirk was in it. But that was like a...
Yeah.
That was like
But Luka didn't get All-Star that year.
Yeah,
Luka
that was
never-
it was last year type of thing. Him and was it Vince Carter? It was him and Dwayne Wade or something. Him and Dwayne Wade were like the honorary All-Stars. That doesn't count.
Yeah. I don't think Luka's ever because Dirk's the only other All-Star that Luka has ever played with.
Yeah.
This is Luka's first time playing with another All-Star, All-NBA level player.
Another
And-
All-Star period, no matter what?
I'm pretty sure, yes.
Well, outside of KP, of course.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, this is the first time the Mavericks have had 2 active All-Stars on their team in the same year.
Yes, that's basically. This is the first time Luka has ever played with another All-Star besides Dirk Nowitzki. I think that they're definitely gonna make a big final run.
I think they pretty much have to make a move. Like, I agree with you 100%.
They have to make a move, and they also there's also bad things that come with this trade with the picks going away because Dallas has not have great picks lately. Like if you look at their picks, they don't have much.
I agree. If it weren't for the stipend rule, which makes trading first-round picks really complicated, I would be cool with trading picks all the time. This franchise is terrible at drafting. So I would be cool with trading picks, but the stipend rule does make it really complicated. But they might change that shit soon. I'm not sure. They might change some rules soon.
That would be a lot better than it is right now.
All right, peace out, Extinct.
Peace out.
Wait, should I go into Kirk's space? All right, I think Bass was next. Bass.
Yo,
What up?
so this is super scary, like high risk, high reward, like you said.
Very high
Because if,
risk.
oh
Is it
my
really
gosh,
high risk though?
man, we are worse off than what we were before we all started this thing. And you can basically
risky.
kiss Luka goodbye after a few more years, or I forget the exact contract situation.
You were already running that risk.
Yeah, I know, but now it's basically guaranteed. Like before, it was like Doomer, maybe Dirk. He'll hold out like Dirk, but I think it's for sure.
He did sign
But yeah,
off on
super
this,
scary.
though. He did sign
But
off.
I know. I think it's worth it. I would have done it. It's just, your heart rate goes up big time. So
No, for sure.
it'll be fun for sure.
It'll be fun. It's not without its risks. It could definitely backfire. I want to make sure you guys understand what I'm saying. It could be very risky. But I don't think it's super high risk, man. You didn't trade everything.
No.
You traded one first. You could still make moves.
Yeah. And also I'm of the camp of I don't really would want a third star because the third star always seems to be degraded to a very good role player
I
in
agree
like
with
a
that
3-star
100%.
scenario. So like making like the Vanderbilt trade you're talking about or like Bojan or something like that would be I think way more valuable than like going for like a Siakam at this point or something like that. Even though obviously Siakam's good.
That's a really good point too. The third star always is just kind of like Kevin Loved or
Yeah,
Chris
exactly.
Bosh. And it's
Yeah,
like
Bosch
damn,
got downgraded big time once he was on them. So yeah,
we
getting
could
like
just-
guys
we
like
could get
Bojan
like
to
a-
be
we could get like a
That's-
Alec Burks type guy and do the same shit.
exactly.
But I do agree with you. Thanks for calling in, man.
All right, take it easy.
I'm trying to remember who was all here first. Alec Curdy. Hello, Curdy? Curdy? We'll circle back. I know Sevens has been in here a while. Sevens.
Hey, what's up, man?
What up, man?
Can you?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Hey, I just want to say, so I live in San Antonio. Man, I love being an invading fan because I've been rubbing it in everybody's face all day. I'm hyped.
You think Spurs fans are upset by this?
No, not really. They're pretty chilling, but they're looking forward to Wembanyama, and with Sohan, Devin Vassell, Wembanyama, Spurs fans are pretty chilling.
Yeah. They're worried about other things entirely.
Yeah, but finally, I don't think they're just gonna crush us for the next 3 years.
No.
But I mean, for the next 3 years, I think this whole thing might have fixed our free agency problem. Because I mean, you've heard about the whole let's wait till 2025, fix our cap space issues and all that. But that's always a chance. But now, come up on 2025, I think Giannis goes up for free agency. Yeah.
Oh God, we're not doing the Giannis thing.
I mean, I don't you be Giannis, right? And you look over to Dallas and you see two of the most prolific passers in the league.
I want to say one thing about this. Kyrie Irving is, regardless of how you feel about him, players like Kyrie Irving a lot. They do. Look at his all-star voting year after year. Players love him. And if you kind of I wouldn't say take care of him. I don't want to talk about him like a child. But if you do good by him and he stays and he likes it here, dude, Kyrie Irving was like the leading reason why Kevin Durant went to Brooklyn.
I mean, I just want to say I do think we need to be really nice to him. Because, I mean, he's really introspective. He's a deep thinker. But I also think he's real petty. And he's going to be hitting the room thinking about that Twitter post that he saw earlier today. And he's going to convince himself that all of Dallas needs that. So I think we all chill and be nice.
The one thing I will say that's good is it feels like once players are in Dallas, I mean, it's been a really long time, if ever, that there's been like real controversy with people on the roster, Like I'm trying to think of the last time there was something that happened with a guy on the roster while on the roster.
Didn't Steve Nash leave in kind of like a uncomfortable way? Like we were kind of upset about that, but that's it, right?
No, I'm not even saying that. I'm saying like a player did some dumb shit or said some dumb shit and it caused like a huge media ruckus.
Well, I mean, that streak is probably going to end in maybe a month.
Yeah, that's fine. You know what? Kyrie Irving, go out and score. You can say whatever the fuck you want. As long as it's not crazy.
All I care about, like, he can sit until the playoffs. Just compete the playoffs. Give us the ring. I'm chilling.
Yeah, I agree. I think I'm happy about this. I'm excited about this. I understand the risks. I understand why people are hesitant. But man,
yeah, I just think that this move could also fix, like, it's going to make us look more appealing in free agents.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Free agency works. Free agency works. Like, nah, it only works because of this risky ass gamble. That's the point of taking risks.
Yeah, there's a lot to this more than just, hey, we got this guy. You know,
like, because now, like, we're like genuinely intimidating as a team.
Yeah, for sure. You don't want to play the Mavericks at all anymore. That ship has sailed. And that's a good point. That's a good point, Nacho. Spencer Dinwiddie and Christian Wood were, I mean, not to the extent Kyrie Irving has very publicly been, but they were labeled locker room cancers as well. Those two guys, Spence and Christian Wood. And they got here and there was literally nothing but positive things.
I mean, I don't know. What is the what did we keep saying last year? The vibes are immaculate. I mean, that just kind of seems to be our thing. Everybody comes over here. Everybody's chilling.
Yeah, agreed. All right, I'm gonna get some more people in here.
Hey, you take it easy, bro. I'm gonna continue gloating. I'm a rep Dallas and San Antonio always, bro.
That's right. You do it.
Hell yeah. Take it easy.
All right, peace out. Shadow.
Biased. How's it going, my man? I first off wanted to say thanks for bringing me on to 107.9 Biased FM, sponsored by Truly.
Sponsored by Prize Picks. Code slightly. Truly, we're still in negotiation talks.
It'll get there. It'll get there. Trust me.
Okay.
But I'm basically agreeing with you. I don't think this is as high of a risk trade as everybody's making it out to be. I think it's making the team much more intimidating, much more appealing to free agents. It's I don't expect any huge Kyrie locker room, disagreements really. But like you said, he could say whatever he wants as long as he's playing ball, not just, half-ass and everything like people make it out to be.
Let me scale back. He can't say whatever he wants. Let me scale back a tiny bit. But
okay.
But yes. Like as long as he's playing on the floor, I'm cooling.
Yeah. I completely agree. And like I said, not that it's sad to see Dodo go, but we had to do something. We can't wait for this off season hope and pray kind of deal because like you said, it's never worked. So
yeah, it's never worked ever. This is the type of shit that you do.
Yeah, this is big brain plays right here that I think will pay off pretty nicely. Hopefully.
All right, man. Thanks for calling in.
Thanks for bringing me on. Till next time.
Wait, hold on a second. What is going on with John Morant? Associates of Ja Morant verbally accosted Pacers personnel and someone trained a red laser on them from a nearby SUV postgame on January 29th. We felt we were in grave danger, a person who was present said. What is going on with John Morant, man? After the game, the Pacers players, coaches, and support staff entered the loading area to board a team bus. About 30 or 40 yards away from the bus were two parked cars. Pack and 4 to 5 other men emerged from the cars, walked within 30 feet of the Pacers group, and began shouting at them. According to the Pacers, the remarks directed at them by Pack and others included, "Come get some of this, and you don't know how we roll, and I'll show you what I got." Sounds like a fucking 80s movie scene. Some Pacers players and others yelled back at them. According to the two people present, Pacers, NBA, and arena security got between the two groups. Following a game between Indiana Pacers and Memphis Grizzlies on January 29th in Memphis, acquaintances of Grizzlies star John Morant aggressively confronted members of the Pacers traveling party near the team bus in the loading area of FedEx Forum, and later someone in a slow-moving SUV, which Morant was riding in, trained a red laser on them. What the fuck is wrong with him? Why is he doing all of this? Why? Like, he doesn't have to do all of this. All right, I'm trying to remember who was all here first. Curdy.
Yo, am I there?
Yeah, you're here.
Oh, hell yeah. My bad, man. I had to figure that out. But look, man, I'm super pumped. Kyrie's is a stud, bro. He's gonna be hitting threes. I love Spence. I love DFS, but I mean it's an upgrade. The real question is what is next? Because we need a big man.
I agree. And this is an all-in move. So, especially if there's no assurances he's going to re-sign in the offseason, this is like, you're trying to win this season.
Man, and I'll tell you what, man, don't forget Markieff Morris. I'm not saying he's going to be, incredible, but, he's going to be somebody that's going to bring positivity to your locker room and toughness. So we're not missing that much from DFS.
I mean, Markieff is definitely a downgrade from DFS, but I do get what you're saying. 100%.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But I'm excited, man. Let's get out to some games. Let's go to playoffs, and let's figure out what's next.
Yeah, let's. Ooh, I mean, this is a disgusting duo in the playoffs.
Yeah, disgusting. I'm gonna start pushing some LeBron to Dallas propaganda for the offseason, baby.
I might get to that point, honestly. I might get to that point.
Yeah, hey, let's do it. I don't care. Let his kid come play in Dallas. I just want rings.
Same. I would gladly take. If it took drafting Bronny James to get LeBron, I would do it in a heartbeat. I don't know why people wouldn't do that.
Yeah. Hey, last question. How many draft picks are available to trade?
Well, now if it's 2029, you only have 2027, but you could call New York and get them to take off protections on 2023, and then you could trade 2025 and 2027. So realistically, right now there's just one.
Okay.
I mean, they could also trade
firepower, but
they could also trade 2026. But wait, no, I think it is 2027 is the first one they could trade.
Okay. Well, hey, we got Kyrie. Screw it. We got the best backcourt there.
Yeah, the best. I think it is the best backcourt in the league. I mean, who is like John Bain? I think Luka and
man,
Kyrie clear.
I'm seeing a lot of hate, but with Luka by himself, how many teams in the West are really taking out Dallas? Because I don't see Luka losing to the Suns again. I mean, you could say the Clippers, but how healthy is Kawhi? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, too. The West is literally so incredibly wide open. I will say this. People keep saying that. The Nuggets are really fucking good.
The Nuggets are really good. Jokic is a stud, man. We don't have a big man to compete with Jokic. I think they beat us. The Warriors, obviously.
I mean, the Mavericks always play the Nuggets close. I got to be honest. I think the Warriors, the way that they are right now, I mean, the Warriors might not make the playoffs. Steph is, like, out.
Yeah, but it's also one of those things, what they say for the Carolina Panthers, keep on pounding. It's a machine, man. They're good. They figure out how to get hot at the right time and keep it pushing.
That's true. That's true.
But thanks for having me on, man.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for coming on. All right. I don't remember the order of any of this now. I know Sonny's been in here a while. Sonny, what up? Hello?
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Sonny, are you using a Kinect microphone?
The Nuggets are really fun.
Are you using the Xbox Kinect microphone?
Man, we don't have a big team. I just think you guys.
I think that was the stream in the background. I don't think he was actually talking. No limit. No limit, soldier.
Yo,
what up, man?
I'm on?
You're on 107.9 Biased FM, brought to you by Prize Picks. Use code SLIGHTLY when signing up for Prize Picks. $100. Deposit
Let's
match.
go. Dude, I don't know. I mean, look.
Okay. Technical difficulties. Power Man.
What's going on?
What's up, man?
All right. How do you envision Kyrie playing with the second string or when Luka has a game out? Do you see him doing any better than Spencer running the entire offense and defense by himself?
Yes.
How so? How do you see it going?
Well, Kyrie's a top 15 player in the world. Spence is like a top 80 player. So naturally, it's just he's just a better player.
So when everyone else is just standing around on offense, you think he's just going to play hero ball, or do you think he's just going to kind of do what he did in Brooklyn, pick and roll, and just make magic happen?
Make magic happen.
Okay, I like the optimism.
Make magic happen. Because I mean, Kyrie's just a better, more dynamic player than Spence in a lot of ways. Spence isn't a point guard, and Kyrie's not really a point guard either, but he's a better point guard than Spence is.
Yeah, he's better in every single way, but I'm worried playoff time. Luka needs his rest, and no one's doing anything. And J Kidd is coaching, and J Kidd has his set of ways. Is he really going to implement Kyrie to his best ability?
I just think Kyrie's one of these talented players. Just put him out there, and that's it.
Okay, I'm with you on that one. I have my concerns, but I'm going to stay optimistic
I'm not concerned about anything on the basketball court, to be fair. Nothing on the basketball court concerns me. Besides maybe the defense, but that was already a concern.
Okay. And when do you think his first game is? When do you think he's going to play?
I would guess Wednesday. Probably not tomorrow.
Okay.
There's no way. That's way too quick of a turnaround.
I would love it, though. I would love it.
When did Spence took a couple days, I think.
Okay.
Because the Mavericks played that night.
All right. Well, that was my only question.
All right, man. Thanks for calling in.
All right. Later.
Squilliam.
I would love it, though. I would love it. Am I in?
You're in.
Oh, fuck. I can't hear nothing. Wait. Oh, shit. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear, buddy.
First off, I want to say, because he wanted me to say this, B-Dot, that's my twin.
Oh, okay. All right. We got twins in the building.
Yes, we do. But
the Mavericks just traded for a twin. You see how it's all shaping
okay.
up?
I do want to say, I love the trade. The only thing I'm nervous about is whether this, like, in the long run. And now, yeah, I think this needed to be done because, like you were saying, we can't just sit around every fucking year and be like, no, we should wait to the offseason. No one comes to the fucking Mavs in the offseason.
No, yeah, agreed. I know.
It just doesn't happen. So
literally never happened.
It's worth the risk. It's worth the risk to get this, to try to do something with it, to give Luka help. It also, I saw a tweet, I can't remember by who, said that Luka, they confronted Luka about it first, asked him if it was okay with him. And so if he was good with it too, that makes me even happier.
Yeah,
because if we're making him happy, that's all that matters.
I agreed 1,000%. That was just the icing on top of the cake right there. Seeing that.
Yeah, because my biggest fear too is losing Luka, him getting pissed off and being done here, and eventually, in the next couple of years, be like, "Fuck this, I want to leave."
Yeah, that does scare me, but that's always a risk, man. Like doing nothing guarantees Luka leaves. At least now it's like, oh my God.
Get him help.
Yeah, you got him some help and some big help too.
All right, well, that's all I got to say. Yeah, but fuck my brother, by the way.
Okay, all right.
All right, bye.
All right, a little sibling rivalry happening live on 107.9 Biased FM. Everybody else in the waiting room's already talked. Sorry, B-Dot. That was 107.9, brought to you by the good folks over at Prize Picks. You use code SLIGHTLY when signing up for Prize Picks. Prize Picks will 100% deposit match your first deposit up to $100. Ignore this. Can Kyrie and Luka average 30 points per game on the same team? It's really not out of the realm of possibility. Following the trade for 8-time NBA All-Star Kyrie Irving, the Dallas Mavericks have moved from plus 19 to plus 1,400. Okay, all right. Didn't Kyrie say something when Hardy did the Sham God during training camp? Oh, yeah, somebody, I think somebody sent me that tweet, or somebody replied to one of my tweets with that, yes. Why is John Morant moving so weird? What kind of stupid ass take is that? There's plenty to worry about on the basketball court. Like what? Bro, I can't believe Jeff Skin and Harper will be commenting on Kyrie. I can't wait to hear it. They're always positive about the Mavericks. Always. Harp will love them. Yeah, I mean, if Dorian Finney-Smith wasn't in the trade, it would be unbelievable. That's not true. Everybody willing to play with Luka. His teammates love him. If you know anything about hoops, you would love to play with Luka. I mean, nobody has ever said something like, "Oh, it's hard to play there." Like nobody who's played with the Mavericks has ever said that. I've never bought it. We're going to see how ineffective Luke is without the ball in his hands in the playoff, especially in the playoffs. It's just wild the Suns fan talks like this about Luka Doncic. Like, it really is, man. Luka Doncic beat them so badly that their brain damage they caused, it caused them to forget about the series. I guess if that's how it was, I guess if that's how it was to go out, that's how I'd want to go out. Like, just getting beaten into submission so badly that my brain just shuts off entirely and I just black it out of my memory. All right, I want to see some real salt, man. Been real, LeBron. You deserve better. LeBron, you do deserve better. LeBron, you do deserve better. It's all right. Just make that request in the offseason, all right? We'll make it happen. Hey, we're movers now. We're movers now. LeBron, you do deserve better. Hold on, I gotta look at something. I gotta see something real quick. What do you think, Vlad? This is from last night's stream, not even 24 hours ago. Celtics fan here. You'll be worse with Kyrie than without. Guess what, man? Mavericks are 0-7 when Luka Doncic doesn't play. So, I highly doubt that. What the fuck is up with this quality? Both? Okay. Here's my thing. The thing about the Kyrie situation that's so weird to me is players don't shit on him. That's what's weird to me. It's media. Pitch to Nico Harrison and Mark Cuban. Mark Cuban, Nico Harrison, Dallas Mavericks front office. I'm not going to sugarcoat things. Okay? I'm just going to be straight up and honest with you. Just going to be 100% honest with you, okay? I've been a fan of this team for 20 plus years at this point, and I have to be honest. Your track record as a front office, I'm mainly talking to you, Mark Cuban, it's been dire, okay? We are now in year 5 of Luka Doncic. We will be in year 6 next year. And the future outlook of things are a little bit bleak if I'm just being 100% honest with you. The skies have opened up for you here in a major way. The basketball gods are giving you an opportunity to get an elite asset, an elite player for a very, very cheap price. You will never have an opportunity like this again. You understand me? In Luka's tenure, you will never have this opportunity again to get a player of this caliber for this cheap of a price. Now, let's look realistically at what you have to offer in the offseason. Cool, you've got 4 picks and pick swaps. You got all of that at your disposal. But let's look around the league lately. Let's look at some of the returns some of these guys are getting. Do you have a Donovan Mitchell trade package? No, you don't have that. You're getting outbid for players in that tier. Do you have the DeJounte Murray trade package? Yeah, you probably got that. But is it that level player? Wednesday night against the Clippers. Kyrie Irving's debut. Ooh! Kyrie Irving's debut Wednesday night against the Clips. And Luka should be back for that game too, is what it sounds like. Pushing you over the edge. With that level player, push you over the edge with Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving. That's a different question entirely. Think about this, okay? You want to have an open cap sheet for what? You fucking suck at bringing in free agents. You always have. You've never been good at it. Don't fall for this shit, Mavs fans, because I see a lot of you thinking like, oh, well, you know, free agency, cap space. Where have you been the last 20 fucking years? It's a pipe dream. Thanks, Eddie. Jokic isn't coming through that door. Giannis is not walking through that door. This is an opportunity you will not get again. You understand me? Do the right thing. And for not even 24 hours ago. Not even 24 hours ago. Wow. What are the possible wings we could trade for now? Okay, who was it Ringer or the Athletic? Somebody has was it Ringer trade targets, something like that? Is it Ringer or Athletic? Trade value chart. What? No, that's not what I want. It was either the Ringer or the Athletic posted like a power rankings. Maybe I'm just imagining shit. Time to throw away all my Mavs gear. Oh gosh. Mavs are now the trashiest team in the league. Hope you have fun rooting for the dumpster fire, but I'm done. Really? All of the dumb shit Mark Cuban did? This is the line? All right. See ya. We have no defense. They didn't have defense to begin with. Kyrie is not as bad of a defender as you guys are. Kyrie is a much better defender than Spencer Dinwiddie. I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you that much. A lot of the hate is not taking the poke. I mean, listen, as somebody who is vaccinated and a lot of Kyrie hate is from that. A lot of Kyrie hate is from the media. This is what I'm saying. Like, show me instances of players being like, fuck Kyrie. I hated playing with him. NBA trade targets rankings. There was some fucking article. Oh, it was Athletic. Oh, yeah, it was the Athletic. Okay. What do you have to turn on? Reader mode? Maxi's not close enough to defense to win a championship. They have to make another move for a defensive guy, for sure. Didn't he alienate the Cavs and Celtics locker rooms? Did anybody on the Celtics say that? Doesn't Jaylen Brown love him still? Oh shit, just got off work and saw the news. Congrats to the Mavs on a massive upgrade. Finally have 2 straight up stars. Taking untested medication is a smart move. You know, maybe that's how I got my powers to will NBA trades into existence. Maybe that's how. Guys, this is a pro-vaccination moment right here. I got vaccinated. Now all of a sudden I have willed a Christian Wood trade, a Kyrie Irving trade, and a Spencer Dinwiddie trade. So there you have it. That's all the testing you need. Dude, Spencer Dinwiddie is a horrific defensive player, man. Hold on a second. I got to show you guys something. Now listen, catch-all defensive metrics are terrible. But let's just look at some. Let's just look at some. 538 Raptor. Now, listen, this one is the worst one because it has Jokic as a top 4 defensive player in the NBA. Oh, I'm sorry. He's the number 3 defensive player in the NBA currently. So ignore that. But if we go to the worst defensive players, oh. Huh. Let's go look at dunks and threes. Let's go look at EPM. Ooh, minus 1.9. 10th percentile. We go look at the Brooklyn Nets. So there's 2 defensive metrics right now that have Spencer as I'm happy I won $500 betting that Kyrie will go to the Mavs. Wow. Nice. That's nice. Why are you throwing dirt on Spencer's name that he gone? I'm not throwing dirt on Spencer's name. And if you know, I've been throwing Spencer's name into these, but I'm fighting back on the narrative that Spencer Dinwiddie's a better defender than Kyrie Irving. He's not. Well, I'm also just mainly showing that a lot, again, catch-all defensive metrics, incredibly flawed. Incredibly flawed. I understand that entirely. But I'm trying to show that Kyrie Irving really is not a bad defender. I'm going to miss Spence. I like Spence. He was amazing since coming here. Kind of crazy. He never played an actual full season with the Mavericks. But I feel like it's going to feel like he did. Just mainly because of that Western Conference Finals run. Yeah, Spence was amazing. I'm not trying to shit on Spence. Okay, you know what? I won't even show Spence anymore. Just trying to show that Kyrie is not this horrible defender. What are some of the other defensive metrics? You have NBA math. You have total points added. NBA stats. No. This website's hard to fucking navigate. Look at this. Luka, the second best player in the league. My God. Every advanced metric just loves Jokic. It's crazy. Okay, this one has Kyrie as a bad defender. But still, though. 109 total points added. Let's just look at, like, who's the second best on Dallas right now? Wood with 43. See what I mean? Like, this is big. Nice stat, but what's it slightly per 36? You guys should know the slightly stat is the bussy per 36. It's box score plus minus, usage, shooting percentage, scoring rate, yards traveled. Shows you how active you are on defense. Fuck, man. Do I have an athletic membership? I actually might. I have so many memberships, and they pop up on my bank statement. And I'm like, when the fuck did I... What is this? The worst is the yearly ones that I forget about entirely. What are the odds of us winning a ship now on Caesars and stuff? Somebody said it went from plus 1,800 to plus 1,400. So it's still small. I am very sad about Dorian Finney-Smith, man. They're convinced they'll beat us 4-1 in the playoff series. Clippers fans copium. There's a lot of... I'm probably just going to stay off Twitter. Whenever like a guy gets traded and like the big teams want him and he doesn't go there, it immediately goes from, ugh, bah, ugh. Like, oh, that defense is fucked, man. Oh, thank God the Lakers didn't trade for him. Oh, God. Thank God the Clippers didn't trade for him. He sucks. Thank God he's not getting traded. Thank God we didn't trade for him. He's terrible on defense. Fuck, man. Jesus. Let's see what else they do. They have to do something else. I think the mural worked. Dorian Finney-Smith is one of my favorite Mavericks of all time. So losing him absolutely sucks. I really kind of wish the Mavericks were able to pull something off without that, but the Mavericks, man, they're getting the best player Luka has ever played with by a very wide margin. A very wide margin. I'd imagine tomorrow Junior Berton's getting packed up. Yeah. Yeah, the Dorian Finney-Smith tribute video is going to be something. Have the Mavericks played Brooklyn at home yet? I'm pretty sure they have, right? Have they? They played in Brooklyn. I know that. It was like the third or fourth game of the season. Jesus. Crazy. Well, here's another thing that we have to keep our mind on. The Mavericks are getting steamrolled tomorrow. The Mavericks play the Jazz tomorrow night, and there's now no Dorian Finney-Smith, no Luka already, and no Christian Wood either, I don't think. And now you're without Dorian Finney-Smith and Spencer Dinwiddie. So the Mavericks are just going to get absolutely steamrolled tomorrow. There's no spread right now in this game. Let's see. Brooklyn. No, the Mavericks already played Brooklyn. When did they play Brooklyn at home? Or do they... Do I not remember that game at all? First Brooklyn, 96-94. Oh, it was really early in the season. I don't fucking remember that game. I remember the game in Brooklyn, the overtime game. I remember that one. I do not remember this one. Luka 36. Oh, this is when Josh Green had 16. Oh, okay. I remember this game now. KD missed that free throws. I remember this game now. I remember this one. And then Royce O'Neal got the rebound and missed it. Kevin Durant got fouled on a 3. Oh, wait. No, he didn't get fouled on a 3. Did he? Either way, KD missed that free throw, and then he missed on purpose the next one, and Royce O'Neal rebounded it. That was a crazy game. I remember that shit. I remember it now. I remember it loud and clear. Josh Green had a great game. Yeah, Josh Green got into it with KD a little bit. Josh Green was talking some shit. I remember that game. Well, for the Christian Wood hive, you feel really good. You feel really good right now. He's probably staying. Yeah, I remember it now. 42 straight free throws. Wasn't this also the first game of this that he didn't score 30 points? I'm not looking that much into it, but it was something like that. It was like the first time this season he hadn't scored over 30 or something like that. Because Luka had that crazy streak to start the season where he scored over 30 points. And KD had a crazy long streak to start the season where he scored over 25. Clippers open as 3-point favorites over the Mavericks. The total is at 20. Well, also, though, Jarek, is like Luka is not confirmed to be playing in that game. So I'm interested. If Luka is playing and Kyrie is playing, what is it? What are we going to see? I think some of the concerns about the defense is overblown for real. If Wood doesn't play tomorrow, we're about to see big AJ Lawson minutes. I mean, you're getting Hardy minutes. I mean, Hardy might play 36 minutes tomorrow night. If you can get defense figured out around this team and a big wing trio of Luka, Robert Covington. Yeah, I'm making a call about Robert Covington. Denny Avdija would be cool. I don't think the Warriors or the Wizards are trading him. Denny is near untouchable. Yeah, I don't think he's getting moved. Hardy dropping a 25. Josh with 50. If Josh Green ever drops 50 points in a game, I'll tattoo Australia somewhere on my body. I'm not going to lie. I think there's a world where Wood goes back to the bench. Wood Maxi's back. I'm just looking at it from a postseason perspective. You think Markieff Morris is a rotation player? Let's just see. What has Markieff Morris done this year? I mean, he's definitely the lesser of the two Morris brothers. He is an NBA champion, though. He's getting 10 minutes a game. I mean, I'm not expecting shit. What is his contract? I haven't even looked at the Markieff Morris side of this. Okay, an expiring 1.8. That probably had to happen. Maybe the Nets had to do that since they were taking on 2 players. They just had to get rid of one, and Markieff Morris was the one. I mean, he got in the playoffs in that run for the Lakers. He averaged 18 minutes a game. But again, this was a long time ago. We're talking 3 years ago. Yeah, I don't think he's very good. I don't really think he's... I don't think he's got... Check Twitter. Check Twitter what? Callie Kaplan? What's Callie saying? The Mavs are not done trying to make trades for the NBA's Thursday deadline. Per source familiar with their thinking. Just after the Kyrie Irving deal. So what's next? Cali bomb. Please don't trade Wood. Just hamper and keep in the offseason. I'm cool with keeping Wood. I am. This changes things for me. Beat it. This changes things for me because I did say I thought they would trade Wood. But that's because I actually thought that they were going to take a step back this season. So this pretty much changes some stuff for me. I'm just trying to think, what could we give the Clippers? Like, why would the Clippers want to help us by giving us Robert Covington? You know? Like, what would we have in return? Like, I'm sure they would love Christian Wood, but we're not fucking giving him that for Robert Covington. So let's just take a look at some of the rosters of teams that we think are probably going to be selling. Let's look at the Raptors. Obviously, you've got we'll just go by position here and look at some of the wings. Gary Trent Jr. is not a wing, but he's not an option. OG, I just don't think you'll have, even after these trades, you will not have the pieces. Maybe, I don't know. Like, would Wood in the rest of your first get that done? Maybe. That would actually be sick. Holy shit, I'm just not thinking about that. But I don't see that happening. I just don't see it. Do you make a call about Thad Young? I mean, he's not a great defensive guy, but you just kind of need another wing at this point. Outside of that, like Siakam, but you're not going to have Siakam. Wall, we don't need John Wall. Who else do we think are selling? The Pistons, we already know their roster. You know, actually, do you make a call about like Diallo? I know that's weird, but you don't really need offense at all. Diallo is not a bad defender whatsoever. Bojan is not a defensive guy. Bojan doesn't make sense at all anymore. Like, Bojan is out of the picture. I don't think Bojan was ever really in the picture, but he's just out of it entirely now. You got to have some defense. I mean, your offense would be unbelievable, but you got to play some defense. I don't really think, Alec Burks is a guy, but not really the type of guy I'm looking at. Pacers could sell. We'll go look at their roster. There's just not a lot of guys that jump out at you. I would be interested in kicking the tires on Daniel Tice, honestly. No, Naz Reid's not I don't think Naz Reid fits what the Mavs want to do at all. Like, you're just getting another offensive center. He doesn't play defense. I don't know. I'm not the biggest Nas Reed guy, truthfully. I don't really see much on this list here, to be honest with you. Bulls, I mean, do you make a call about Caruso? Like, are you now a Caruso team? I don't know if you have really, or like the Bulls don't really seem all that motivated of trading him. But maybe this sets some shit off. Like maybe the Lakers are now like, fuck, we have to do something, man. Like maybe they call about Levine. What about, I mean, Javonte Green is a name. You know, they're reportedly shopping Io. Like Patrick Williams would be sick. They're not trading him though. Hornets, Jalen McDaniels is a name. Jalen McDaniels is a name to keep an eye on. I don't think they're going to trade PJ Washington. Doesn't really make sense for them. Jalen McDaniels is somebody to keep an eye on. That would be interesting. I would say Cody, or I don't think the Heat would trade Caleb Martin, but Cody Martin maybe could be interesting. Magic, obviously they got a bunch of lengthy dudes. But I mean, unless it's Jonathan Isaac, which is not going to be Jonathan Isaac. It's not happening at all. You know? Would want somebody bigger than Gary Harris. The thing about Jalen McDaniels is he's an unrestricted free agent. PJ Washington's a restricted free agent. Jalen McDaniels is unrestricted. I mean, Jonathan Isaac would be sick. That's not happening. Bol is one of the worst defenders in the league. I don't want that. Denny Avdia would be cool. He's not getting traded. Kuzma would be cool. It's not happening. Delon Wright would actually be kind of nice. I'm not going to lie. But I don't see that happening either. Thunder, I just don't see them trading anybody. Portland, I don't want Nurkic, guys. I just don't. I'm not a Nurkic guy at all. I mean, Jeremy Grant has... Hey, am I crazy for thinking this? Jeremy Grant, it's been so weirdly quiet surrounding him. Like, nobody has talked about him as a trade target or for his extension or anything. He's just there. I've been weirded out by that. Do we need a defensive big or wing? I think both of those guys would help. I would rather have a wing at this point now. Yeah, a big wing for sure. Justice Winslow is interesting. You could sacrifice some offense for defense at this point. I did see that the Pistons would want Jeremy Grant back. Lakers obviously aren't selling. Nobody in the Pacific is selling. Rockets. I mean, do we want anybody from that team? Kenyon Martin Jr. would be awesome, but he's not getting traded. They would be fucking stupid to trade him. I mean, Jonathan Isaac would be cool, but I just don't think... Like, the Magic have waited this long. You know? Look at this shit. This team. Jay Crowder? Maybe you make a call about Jay Crowder. Spurs. I mean, Jay Rich would be nice. Josh Richardson. I mean, Sohan would be sick, but obviously that's never happening. Zach Collins is interesting. Pirtle. Jokic? Yeah, they should go get Jokic. I mean, okay, how about this? How about this? I was just about to say, how about this? But then I forgot what I was going to say. Fuck. Oh, okay. How about this? How about you circle back to the Cleveland Cavaliers? Because they got some guys who are not great offensively, but can defend like hell. We know that there was a Karis LeVert one. Lamar Stevens. Dean Wade can defend. Bando's a big one. Bando makes a ton of sense now. Vando makes a lot of sense. Because that's exactly, you get that big combo, switchable wing. Could be a small ball 5. Rebounds well. Can shoot the 3 well enough. I did not like the Dorian Finney-Smith for Vando trade because I just thought it was dumb. Just thought Dorian Finney-Smith was better than Vando. Kings roster, they're going to be buyers though. Like, I don't know what we would have to give them. Hurdle, Thibault, Okoro, and Vanderbilt. I feel like Thibault's interesting now, too. They want to get under the tax. That's been reported. Maybe you help them out. I think a problem now, though, is I don't think the Mavericks have any second-round picks anymore. Most of the players in the Kings can't guard, only Mitchell, right? Yeah, the Kings aren't playing much defense. You've got Davion. You've got Okpala that can guard. I mean, Fox, when he's locked in. I think Keegan projects to be a pretty good defender. Yeah, I mean, Jonathan Isaac would work great, but I don't see why that would happen. This is risky, man. Mavs are not done making moves, according to Callie Kaplan. Gotta see, man. Gotta see how this all plays out. Gotta see how this all plays out. Spurs are still 17 million. I think it's 11 million from the floor. I mean, being under the floor is not that big of a deal. You just pay the players on your roster. You just pay the players on your roster, whatever the amount is, divvied up. It's not like you get super penalized. Diallo, Covington, Winslow, Stevens, Javante, maybe Okpala, and Crowder seem realistic to me. Yeah. Those are the type of guys. They're not trading KJ Martin. I would love KJ Martin. So I think you look at people being upset because of Kyrie's beliefs when people are actually upset about how he ruins franchises. But I don't... Does he ruin franchises? I don't get it. Like, LeBron left sealed the fate of the Cavs. LeBron leaving sealed the fate of the Cavs. And they did not maximize their return for Kyrie Irving in that trade. Then the Celtics... I mean, Kyrie, it didn't work out well there. Kyrie leaves. They get Kimba, and they're still really good. And then the Nets, nothing bad is said about him. If he doesn't have a freak injury against Giannis and Harden doesn't get injured, they probably win the finals 2 years ago. And we're not even talking about this. And he wanted to stay. From everything that I understand. Cleefus with a $2 donation. Vucevic and injured Lonzo could be a pickup. The Lonzo stuff just does not sound good at all, man. The Lonzo stuff does not sound good. But Kyrie, from everything it sounds like, wanted to stay in Brooklyn. They just gave him they were willing to give him a max, but the last deal was only if they won a championship. But that is kind of weird to me. Nobody's talking about how they have fucked this whole situation up, the Nets have. It was weird from the get-go. Weird from the get-go. Go look at what Nets fans are saying. They hate Joseph Desai. They hate his guts. They think he's terrible. They think he's a horrible owner. I don't know what Vooch... I mean, Vooch makes your offense a lot better and rebounding better, but defensively... Mavericks should just be... It should be defense from here on out. And maybe another ball handler. What if you go get Goran now? Like, realistically, what's it going to cost to get Goran? Yeah, I wanted Lonzo that summer too. What do you think Kyrie requested this trade? Because they weren't going to pay him. They weren't going to give him what he wanted in a contract. LeVert just doesn't do it for me defensively. Novak Z missed half the year, leaves for sister's birthday, takes mental health games off, doesn't go to the bubble. Listen, I'm not going to say anything about mental health games. I think that players should take those if they need them. Doesn't go to the bubble. A lot of guys didn't go to the bubble, to be fair. Undermines head coach, doesn't take blame in end-of-year press conference. I mean, Kevin Durant also wanted the GM and the coach out. Why does nobody shit on Kevin Durant all the time? Dennis Smith Jr. would make some sense. I would give that a call. Conley, Vando for THA Bertans. I mean, Mike Conley and Vando together would be pretty sick. But what do they give up? I mean, why the fuck would the Jazz want Tim Hardaway Jr. and Bertans? Like, Dorian made some sense because he's like a good player, but THA and Bertans, why the hell would they want those salaries? They're going to have to get a little bit creative. What are the chances that Kyrie will extend / re-sign with the Mavs? We'll see. I would say decent. I mean, it seems like a money thing with Kyrie. If they give him what he wants. Hartenstein, maybe. I think Hartenstein and Pirtle are definitely doable, but it's like, do you want to pay the price? Hartenstein, I have no idea what he would cost. Mitchell Robinson's injury makes it weird for him. Because Tibbs definitely likes Jericho Sims. Like, he's been playing a lot more lately, but again, Mitchell Robinson has been hurt. Looney? No fucking way they give Looney up. No, they told Kyrie they would max him out if they want a chip and only if they want a chip. I thought it was like the last year or something was only guaranteed if they wanted a championship. It was something weird. Yeah, I mean, Conley's better than THJ and Bertans, though. What picks do the Mavs have left? 2027? Yeah, 2027. I mean, if they wanted to remove the protections, the Knicks would do it, I'm sure. Remove the protections from this year's pick. It could be 2025 and 2027. What are the chances Kid leaves before Kyrie? I mean, decently high. Jaren Jackson Jr. for Olynyk and Conley. Utah Jazz might profit from this. Yeah, I think the Jazz would consider that. The main benefit of trading for Looney would be that they wouldn't get killed by Looney. Yeah, exactly. Nets are looking to make a push for CP3. Is that real? Hear me out, Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges is going to be a Hornet. I don't think it was a coincidence that I don't think it's a coincidence that all those reports came out that Miles Bridges was about to sign again, and then he was at the game, and then so by second, we never talk about Kid. He is shit. His rotations are ridiculous. It's hard to evaluate coaches. It just is. Like I don't know the game that like as much as NBA coaches, and also like I don't know what, as fans watching, we don't even know what they're trying to do. You know, like you don't even know like what their defensive coverages are supposed to be. Like it's easy to blame certain guys or this and this, but we don't know. Maybe Kid called the right coverage, but the players just fucked it up or something. I don't know. It's really hard. Like rotation stuff. Another thing I'll say about coaches that people don't understand, dude, we only see like literally 10% of what happens. Like practices, meetings, off-season shit. All of these things factor into rotational stuff, which is why there's always teams that have players where it's like, oh my God, like why is this guy not getting more minutes or something? I don't know. It's weird. It's hard to evaluate coaches. That's why I don't avoid it, but it's just hard to do it. I'm not trying to give them a get out of jail free card, but yeah, pull that. The leading first quarter score or the leading fourth quarter score. Wonder if this does anything for Luka's rotations. Drummond, and Drummond would help with the rebounding. I do think this could maybe change Luka's rotations. Maybe, I don't know. What, dude? The NFL Pro Bowl is a travesty. What am I watching on my screen? I wonder if the Mavs tried to move Reggie. No, 107.9 biased FM is over. I think, yeah, the rotations will stay the same, but hopefully it's way less of Luka playing entire second halves. Any chance we make another blockbuster? I would say very small. In some crazy or take part in some crazy 3 or 4 team trade. They're going to do something else. They're doing something else for sure. Reggie has been playing a lot better lately, for sure. They're definitely going to do something else. It might not be big, but hopefully it's a move along the margins that really helps. Reggie's our last defender with Josh Green. I don't think they'll move him. Man, the tears. The tears from Lakers fans. I actually am interested. Are they just gonna say fuck it? We're getting rid of all of our picks. We're getting rid of all of our picks. Hey, any of the Clippers still in chat? People who clip me and put it on Twitter, please go back to my last stream. Please go back to my last stream and clip the fucking speech I gave. What return do you think we could get for Hardy and a THJ package? I don't know, man. Tim Hardaway Jr. I don't think is a valuable asset. Got to be honest too. I think the Mavericks become a little bit more appealing on the buyout market. I ain't mad about the trade. At least we can go up. Would you rather get another wing or front court help? Wing. NBA Twitter goes wild after Kyrie Irving's trade to the Mavericks. Let's see. What a bad trade. Hashtag Kyrie Irving. I thought this article was gonna have like players' reactions. I don't give a shit what NBA Twitter has to say. Hi, Sam. Hi. I see you. Think I got a decent free throw shooter? I know. That's actually gonna be pretty big, man. I'm loving the people get in here. They're like, wait, what the fuck? Like people waking up or something. Vando makes a ton of sense now. Mavericks have already been linked to it. I'm just excited, man. I never thought I'd be here. All right, I think I am about to cut this stream off. Been live for way longer than I thought I would be. A huge stream, god damn. We had like 1,200 people in here at one point. Just goes to show. Just goes to show. NBA fans, sometimes we care about the drama more than the games. Uptime, I've been live for 2.5 hours, which for an emergency stream is a long fucking time. Yeah, we talked about Jaw. I just said I don't know why Jaw's moving like this at all. Like, it just seems very immature of him. A lot of the shit that's come out about Jaw lately just seems just super fucking immature. He's got to surround himself with better people. Having a crew that's like waiting outside of the opposing team's bus and shining lasers at them is not a crew you want around your superstar player. Why is it a great day? Dallas, Luka is staying. That's good enough for a 24-hour stream. I mean, we're going to be live pretty much all day on Thursday. This is actually kind of making me think, like, the game streams are great, but just regular day streams where we talk about it, we just talk about basketball. There's just an appeal to those. Just an appeal to those. Need to go out and fix some pipes, my fellow MFFLs. This is good news. We still have Christian Wood and Josh Green. If we keep them, we have a core. There's still some moves left. We are going to be a legit finals contender. Oh, somebody followed me on Twitch. Thanks. Not a very active Twitch page. I think maybe in the summer. I know I said this last summer, but maybe in the summer when things are like not a lot's going on in the NBA world, maybe I'll like Twitch stream video games or something. But yep, last night was Dorian Finney-Smith's last game, and he played really well, man. I mean, he had a great game last night. His last game as a Maverick. That hasn't set in. That hasn't set in yet. The Dorian leaving has not set in yet. That will set in at some point, because right now it's just all oh my god, we got Kyrie Irving. The Dorian Finney-Smith side of this has not set in, and it will, and it'll fucking suck when it does. Yeah, Dorian being gone is sad. First time seeing you smile continuously. No, no, I wasn't that bad last night. I've been a lot better about the Mavs lately, but that's gonna change now because now that they're going for it, obviously the expectations are way higher. Way higher. So I think I'm trying to think. Do I want to make a video right now? Like go and record a video right now giving my full reactions? Or do I want to wait till tomorrow and put together like a, you know, highlights and numbers as to why I'm so excited? I think because I streamed today, I'll just wait until tomorrow. That's exactly what I'm going to do. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Okay. Finn. He does not like being over here. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Crazy stream. Wild stream. I still haven't showered. I probably reek. I literally got back from the wreck and just... Thank you guys for coming out. All of the OGs. You guys know I love you very, very much. Could have spent... You see that? That was my cat escaping. Could have spent your Sunday afternoon anywhere in the world. You decided to spend it here. What a moment in the history of the Dallas Mavericks. I mean, one way or another, this is a turning point for the franchise, and we were here to witness it. New subscribers, I know that there's a lot of them. I promise you guys will not regret it. We stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday when we go live. This week, the streaming schedule is going to be a little bit different. We'll stream the Mavs game Monday. We'll stream the Mavs game Wednesday. Obviously, Kyrie Irving will be active and playing. And Thursday, the trade deadline day, we will probably go live. I want to say like 9 or 10-ish in the morning. I'll let you guys know. But anyways, you guys enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Donations, new members, thank you guys so much. You never have to do that, but it helps me out tremendously, and it makes me feel so good. 107.9 Biased FM callers, thank you guys for calling in. That was fun. You guys enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow night. I will have a video tomorrow about my, like, I'll since it won't be as fresh, I'll give my full opinions on the trade, how I like it, how I think it could work, how the fit is. Anyways, you guys can go back and rewatch the stream. You guys can go back. It's up there and it's available. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.